Dave, talk to us about it. The work you guys are doing, defeating assumptions, critical thinking, teaching young and old how to process whether an idea is good, it's bad, discernment, all of that.
Yeah, what we're all about is helping people learn how to discern what's true so that they can grow in their faith, they can engage the culture and influence others. And what we've been doing is developing educational courses so that we can help people develop their own skill, not just as an adult, but also for middle schoolers and high schoolers. We're bombarded by thousands of messages every day. How do I know which ones to buy? Which ones do I believe? Which ones are true? And what we've done is we've developed an actual system for critical thinking that allows people to quickly and accurately get at not the sophisticated argument or the complex ideology, but the simple assumptions that are underneath the message. And with a little practice, you can actually do it in 30 seconds.
Now, I was asking you, can you teach it in 30 seconds? So it takes a little longer than that,
It takes a little longer
right?
to teach it. I can do it in 2 or 3 hours. But then once you learn the basics of how it's done, all you do is you practice it over and over again as you're watching TV shows and movies, as you're watching news stories, as you're in a classroom listening to a lecture, a conversation with your friend, lyrics in a song. Whatever you read, watch, or hear, is all the messages in those media are built around certain assumptions. And if you can detect what those are, if the assumption is true, then probably what you're being told is true. But if the assumption is false, even if you don't understand the argument or the ideology, anything built on false assumptions has to be false.
So for the next generation coming up, you got young kids out there, they're growing up, even if we're homeschooling our kids, but if they go off to college, this is one of those things you worry about your kids being able to critically think.
Yes.
In particular, in public schools today, what they're being taught, whether they can change their gender today, tomorrow, what is reality is subjective. How does a parent take what you guys do and translate that to raising up children that can think for themselves and they don't have to worry about all the time?
Sure. Well, that's why we developed LearnToDiscern.com. We have a variety of training courses that we're bringing online. That's why we're out talking about it here at NRB. What we were doing is first helping parents learn this skill themselves, because when you ask a parent, how do you know whether something's true or not?
Yeah.
Most people really don't. They just kind of wing it.
Yeah.
They go with what kind of feels right. But giving them kind of rails to run the train on, it's only 4 steps. And you just go one bump through those steps, and it reveals what the assumption is behind the argument, and then you immediately know whether it's true or not. So if a parent will learn the skill and it changes their life, of course they're going to want to teach it to their kids.
Yeah.
But we've also developed semester-long courses for Christian schools, for homeschools, and homeschool co-ops, so that schools can also pass this skill on to their kids and apply it in real-world situations. We actually address in our curriculum issues like race, gender, wealth inequality, all those kinds of things, and the assumptions behind them, so you know why they're true or not true. And you can bring what is true to bear on those issues in real-world situations.
You've got also an app on this.
Yes.
So you got semester courses, you've got an app. How do people get the app? And then again, how do people get more information about your program?
Well, if you go to the website, LearnToDiscern.com, there's the courses. AssumptionsInstitute.org is our organization website, and my book, Transparent, How to See Through the Powerful Assumptions That Control You, thetransparentbook.com, has links to download the app. It's available on the App Store. If you look for Assumptions Institute in the App Store or on Google Play, you'll find the app. It's got a little iceberg on it. And it just teaches the mechanics of how to use this system. And the video training courses teaches you the system.
I love it. Dave Richardson. Did I get it right this time?
Yes, you did.
All right. The Assumptions Institute. Honored to be with you. Thank you for that. And again, as a dad of homeschool girls, we are going to be taking that book, looking at the curriculum, and teaching our daughters to discern at a young age, hopefully, so that they never forget how to figure out if something's true or not. Ben Berquam, Real America's Voice News, out here at NRB 2023. Much more coming your way. Stay tuned.